Hello guys, so let's understand the pricing structure for Amazon Bedrock. So just search on Google Amazon Bedrock pricing and you can come to this page. So basically Amazon Bedrock will charge for the model inference and like customization of the model. So they have two pricing plans, on demand and batch. So this basically allows you to pay like on demand basis, like pay as you go basis, sorry. So for whatever uh, resources you have used, you will pay just for that. So let's get into detail of this so you get a clear idea. So the other one is provision throughput. So provision throughput is basically if you want to have a commitment, like if your application needs this model uh, always, like without any downtime. So this is like a more like a customized for your specific, customized for your capacity, for your application capacity. So if you see the pricing models, basically the on-demand is the one you only pay for what you use. So with no time-based term constraints. So how to understand this? For example, you have a text generation model and you are charged for every input token processed and every output token generated. So it is like sum of the prompt that you enter, the number of tokens in it that is processed by the model, and the number of tokens that is generated by the model. So this is one. And for also, for example, for embedding models are only charged for every token processed, input token processed. So if you want to understand what is a token, token is there is a good blog from OpenAI. You can search in Google like tokens definition OpenAI, you get this article. So token can be thought of a pieces of words. So basically one token is like 4 characters in English roughly. So and for a image generation model, you are only charged for every image that is generated. Okay, so this is on demand. And similarly there is a batch is something you provide a lot of like a set of prompts in a single file, and you want the output to be processed and I mean output to be exported in some S3 bucket so you can access them later. So pricing for batch is same as the on demand. Next is provision throughput. So let's see what is provision throughput. So if you see on the AWS Bedrock console, we have custom models, right? So this is base models. Somehow I see the custom models tab is missing. Let me refresh the page once again. Okay, now I can see the custom models. Maybe there's a glitch in the application. So custom models, basically you have some label data and you want to fine tune on some base model. So you want to train on top of like a base model. So for example, this is the way you do it. You just select a model first and so just select some model and you just give it a name and enter something here, any random name, and you can actually give the input data you want to train, fine tune. Basically the input data is there's a format for it. So there's a prompt and completion. It is slightly different for each type of task. If it is text to text, it is like this, text to image or image to embeddings, it's caption and image link. So you can go to this link for more information, and basically you just then create the fine-tuning job. So once you fine-tuned something, you have some model, basically you need to deploy it, right, if you want to use it. So for Amazon Bedrock, you can only deploy the custom models on provision throughput. So provision throughput like basically allows you to have a dedicated capacity to deploy your models. So it gives access to create basically your deploy your models uh, like to have a dedicated capacity. So let's roughly see it. It also supports base models and custom models. So let's try with this stability AI, and if I, so this is again provision throughput is a time-based commitment. You are charged per hour. So if I select 1 month, so it is like hourly cost is this and monthly cost is this. So provision throughput is actually very expensive. So it depends on your needs, application needs. Okay, let's go back to our pricing. So provision throughput we just saw, we have to choose like it's a hourly charged, and we have to choose between either 1 month or 6 month commitment terms. So they also have like other services like what like evaluation the model. Basically, if you want some human evaluators, they have a pricing for it. So which we don't go in detail, but these are the main things like on demand and provision throughput. So basically the pricing for the pricing breakdown for the like Amazon Bedrock, it depends on the modality, provider, and the model. So basically each provider has a different pricing. That's what it means. So if you see the Jurassic Mid 2, the price per 1,000 tokens is this. So and this is input tokens and this is output tokens. So input tokens is like the prompt that you enter, and output tokens is the response that is generated. So basically for 1,000 tokens, it is around this, right? So if you see, basically 4 characters is like 1 token, right? AI 21 Labs, they charge for 1,000 tokens. This is the price. So basically 100 tokens is 75 words. So 1,000 tokens is 750 words, right? So for 750 words, they are charging you like $0.01, which is not much, right? So they have different pricings for each provider, and they have the pricing for provision throughput for each models. Okay, so you can actually go on this document to check on what your use case is and how you want to solve, how much price it is coming up. So let's see some examples. So there is this pricing example section. So AI 21 Labs, an application developer makes the following API calls to Amazon Bedrock. A request to summarize the input of 10,000 tokens of input to a output of 2,000. So input is 10,000, output is 2,000. So which cost us like around $0.15. So we sum up both input and output.